All right, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, my brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen, citizens of YouTube. Did I say patron? Anyway, hey, listen to this. There are soldiers that have been to war that when they go outside the wire, they have rules of engagement. We all have had rules of engagement. Rules of engagement is, listen, you can't be shooting non-combatives. You can't be doing this. You can't be doing, it's a whole bunch of rules, right? All right. Especially for the civilian population. So my question of this daytime and hour is simple. It's this. And I need to ask this question right now, too. Let me try to move this up a little bit, all right? If y'all have been keeping up with this war that's going on over there in Israel with against Gaza or against Hamas, we're watching them dropping, bombs and just annihilating targets just like we did in Afghanistan. My question is where is the outcry from the international community to start bringing up not only charges, but to halt all this heinous murder that is going on from Israel? Where is it? Am I the only one that sees this, or is everybody is being mute and quiet? Who knows, man? This could be one of those things, I guess, what freedom of speech, man, is going to be limited to as well, because it's obvious. And now, don't get me wrong, on both sides, they're committing crimes. But, man, you talking about an army that has disproportionately more, and I'm not going to say disproportionately because the whole ideal of war is to win. There's no thing as such as being fair. You win at all cost, all costs. If you have to overwhelm your enemy with an overwhelming force, by all means, whatever it takes to win. Because after all, it's better for them to be dead and you alive than you dead and them alive. But I can tell you right now, there are some war crimes going on right now, and it seems like, for the most part, the European community is mute and silent on it. And nobody's thinking about doing nothing. So what do you say? And of course, here in America, people on different sides of the fence. Some is for Israel. Some is for the Palestinians. Some is for nobody. Some is for, hey, as long as they having that war over there, don't bring it over here. Hey, whatever. I'm just deeply troubled at the amount of civilians. You only have one life to live. And imagine that you could be walking down the street and that's the end of your life because somebody done dropped a bomb on you, annihilated you. There's some stuff going on. If you give people passage to go free and then tell them they'll go that way and then you drop bombs on them and then, just bombs everywhere. I know I told y'all from the very beginning that the whole purpose of all this was to literally wipe out seed. Literally wipe out seed. We know that this land of Palestine has been occupied. That is a fact. Now, who can say that that's not the truth? We know that the settlers that came into there and settled have not only occupied the land of Palestine, but they're trying to occupy the whole entire state and region. What's the escalation? Who's right? Who's wrong? What is it going to be about at the end of the day? I think that we, over here on this side of the pond, should constantly be glued to the TV or the internet. I don't have a TV, I have the internet service. I think we should be, which is still the same thing nowadays, but I'll tell you what, I think we should be glued, and I'm going to tell you the reason why I think we should be glued. I think that we should literally be glued to it because the way that the powers that be are handling this situation right here, America, I can tell you this, there's no country in the world that is going to be coming to our aid when war comes to our backyard. I'm going to say it again. There's no country in the world that is going to be coming to our aid when war is in our backyard. Nobody is going to be coming and give America relief. Nobody is going to go to the UN and say we need to give America billions and trillions of dollars in aid. That ain't happening. That is not happening. No country is going to do that. Zero. Y'all get that through y'all thick head. For some reason, some way, somehow, I think that the people in America is under the illusion that we are a loved country. We're not a loved country. We're even hated by our allies. They just tolerate and put up with us because of our military power and might. Most people would be glad if America was wiped off the face of planet Earth. Now, that's coming one day. But it won't be by man. It's going to be by the Most High. But until then, it would behoove us and you to get your head out of your 4 point of contact, and that's your buttocks in case you don't know what that is, and start looking at this thing and realizing, seeing this, that whatever is going on over there across that pond, we can pretty much probably look at the same action and reaction over here. Man, I hope it says something to stimulate thought.